Earth, Wind & Fire and the band Chicago are coming to Walnut Creek Amphitheater in September for the Heart and Soul Tour. The two groups have been showing their brand of funk, rock and soul for decades. And I had the chance to speak to members of each group. And the first thing I had to know was, how did this idea of touring come together in the first place?
Well, actually, our manager, Peter Chivarelli, was trying to sell this package for probably 4 years before we actually got together for the first time in 2004. And once the package came together and both bands hit the stage, it was a 1 + 1 = 3 package. There was so much excitement between every member of the, and we didn't know exactly how it was going to meld together. And once we started playing, we saw that it was going to work great.
Absolutely. And Philip, I just have to tell you that I'm obsessed with y'all. I just love the band so much. And you all have been active since the early 70s, yet the music seems timeless. What do you think is the key to that?
Well, we've been really blessed and fortunate that the repertoire of music that we have has just resonated with 4 generations now. And so when we go up on the stage, we're pretty much just giving the people back what's now become their music. So we have a lot of fun, and it's very inspiring. And now with Chicago, it's very power-packed.
And Robert, when you all formed Chicago, I was reading that you really wanted to bring the diversity of your city together.
That's true. I think growing up in Chicago, it's always been a very mixed bag of music in the culture of that city. So we grew up listening to jazz, R&B, country, classical, what have you, and all those influences found their way into the writing of the music of Chicago, and it's just something that we wanted to see if it would work, and it has.
And this is Verdine. Just to pick up from what Robert said, Earth, Wind & Fire was conceived in Chicago. So it's ironic that we're all coming together and we all actually heard the same things and saw the same type of music. And it's actually come full circle. That's why I think when both bands get together, we have so much in common musically that it just really works.
Wonderful. So when you come here in September to Walnut Creek Amphitheater, will we expect to hear the old as well as the new?
Well, there's so many songs between the two bands. We're going to try to pump out all those hits that people have come to know and love all these years, and then we'll see.
The Heart and Soul Tour takes place September 4th at Walnut